Hello everybody and welcome back to LELB Society, our YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to evaluate one of the IELTS essays submitted to us by one of our students on this topic. IELTS essay on reading storybooks and fables with video. And so I'm going to share the link to this analysis in the description area, and I'm going to share this video on other social media platforms including Instagram and TikTok. And so here's the topic. Some people believe that children should not read so many imaginary storybooks and fables because this activity is such a waste of time. Instead, children should pursue more useful and serious activities. To what extent do you agree or disagree on this argument? And I'm going to read this actual essay and just make an assessment on that. So the first paragraph, introduction. Many children under the age of 7 actually, that is the correct grammar, enjoy listening to their parents tell and narrate them stories before sleep. As you see, the essayist has mistaken reading books for reading books to children, which is quite different. Some of them are more interested in books and spend more time with storybooks and fables. Remember, you need to be accurate and specific and loyal to the IELTS question. In the question, or actually IELTS question, we read imaginary storybooks, and imaginary storybooks are different from books and even storybooks. So many people, including me, find books, again imaginary storybooks, as a fair and practical way to open the gates of wisdom and knowledge for children. That should be rewritten as to children. In contrast, many others believe that storybooks, again imaginary storybooks, or fictional storybooks, because the storybook could be a shorter story and even actually based on a true story, are a waste of time. So I don't need to read out my notes because I explained them to you before. So the second paragraph. Some people have this opinion, and some people hold this opinion that children should pursue more useful and practical activities and hobbies, such as, there should be a comma here before such as, much better. There is no obligation, by the way, but punctuation marks are not absolutely necessary. Playing with their children at the same age outdoors, comma, this or should be omitted because the essayist is making a list of some items. Or doing some puzzles and enhancing, and right before enhancing, actually before end, this end, there should be a comma. Okay, based on, as I said, punctuation marks, the correct use of punctuation marks. Their critical thinking by doing math and brain tricks. Well, the definition of brain tricks is different from actually its use in this context, because brain tricks are different from actually brain exercises and techniques. However, it is an ample fact, obvious fact. We have obvious, simple fact, important fact, but ample opportunity, ample evidence. So ample and fact do not generally collocate. That these activities cannot be suitable and enjoyable for all the kids. For all the kids. As a matter of fact, kid is a very informal word and should not be used in this context. And every child has his or her interests, or you could say their own interests. I skipped my notes because I already explained them to you. So, moreover, recent studies showed that. Recent studies show, use the simple present tense, that stories and fables, again actually imaginary storybooks and fables, can boost children's imagination and expand their attitude. But as a matter of fact, your attitude or philosophy or perspective or vision cannot be expanded. They could be, it could be updated, upgraded, downgraded, but expanded, I don't think it can expand your attitude. Anyway, toward life. The moral of the stories that prepare, here there has been a mistake, a major mistake, grammar mistake, because the actual subject of prepare is not clear. There are further following challenges and dilemmas in life. For example, I myself was a child who could spend hours reading books, and I can still notice its positive efficiency throughout my life. That's good, fair enough. However, it is undeniable that there should be no excess in my activity, and overindulgence has no beneficial income. The word income has a financial connotation or meaning, and it does not fit in here perfectly unless it is used figuratively. Therefore, we should take care of the children to spend a sensible amount of time on their preferred hobbies. So taking care of children means looking after them, but the essay writer, the candidate, was supposed to use, control, monitor, supervise them, so that, and these two spend should be substituted for, so that children would spend a sensible amount of time. That is, the subject of this phrase should refer to children and not parents. Therefore, it's important to use so that subject plus verb structure. For example, reading storybooks, again, imaginary storybooks. And the conclusion. Although some people assume that reading stories to children has no positive income and they should pursue and follow more beneficial activities, a big misunderstanding has happened, has been made here, because actually reading books to children, as I said, is different from children reading books by themselves. And fables and stories can have many advantages for children and can offer many can give advantages to them. And this end should be substituted for or replaced by for this reason, because, or since. Their themes and morals. In one place the essay says use moral as in singular moral, and here plural moral. You need to be consistent and choose either of them. Would inspire them throughout their lives. And therefore, about the main question, you have not understood it accurately. And you can see that for cohesion and coherence, 17 of 25%, grammatical range and accuracy 17 again, lexical resources 19, task achievement 16, 16 spelling grade, punctuation average, word count 277, which is great, and time on essay writing 40 minutes, and overall 6.5 out of 9. And here are some specifications and data about this post. IELTS essay writing practice. So far we have analyzed over 250 essays, IELTS essays for both task 1 and task 2. And also Aesop's Fables. These are some keywords: books, childhood fiction, reading and studying. Let me show you some of the related lessons or posts. An essay on childhood versus adulthood. And also The Lion, the Fox and the Stag. And The Ass and the Wolf. Because this post has something to do with fables, actually automatically some of the Aesop's fables have been linked to that. Alright, thank you so much for your attention. Remember, you can also use this service at the LELB Society and post and submit your IELTS essays for complete analysis. Thank you so much. Take care and see you soon. Bye-bye.